WIFO-FM in Jessup. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and by O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jessup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner special. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South Fair Street right here in Jessup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM, Big Dog Country Radio. Bob, think you can get your golf game in tomorrow?
Doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good, but it's 60 to 80% chance each day. They've taken off the flood watch. That was yesterday morning, but I don't see a flood watch in big yellow across the National Weather Service's forecast for Wayne County. And so maybe not as heavy as expected, but still, it wouldn't take much. I would think probably maybe about an hour or so of heavy rain, the way things are puddled up out there right now, for things to get a little dicey out there in some of those low areas.
Probably depends on how much rain we get today, too. So.
Yeah, there was a little drizzle this morning coming in about 5:15, but I didn't see any out there a moment ago when I looked outside. But it's a 60 to 80% chance of showers today through Sunday. Which basically means it's according to what time of the day it is, where you live in Southeast Georgia, 60 to 80% chance of showers. But today is going to be the coolest day. Tomorrow and Sunday is going to be kind of warm, but today is only supposed to be around 82 or 83. But the humidity out there will make it feel a little bit warmer than that. But you may or may not. If it's not raining, you're probably going to play the front nine, but that back nine might be a little soggy out there right now. Might be a little soggy, Bob. But you'll see tomorrow. What is it? You play at high noon or 1?
12:30.
12:30. You break it up there. 12:30. Okay. Well, no Wayne County football tonight. The Jackets have off. It's an open week this week. They'll be back in action next Friday night here at home, taking on Statesboro. And so the Jackets have off tonight. So you were talking about that big game down there in Waycross, right?
Should be a big game. Hopefully the weathermen will cooperate, because a huge crowd going to be expected. Benedictine, number 1 team in the state in our classification, taking on Ware County, which is number 3 in 5A. So should be a fun ball game to watch over in Waycross. I'm sure our coaches will be headed over there because BC's in our region, so they'll get a good scouting report on the BC cadets. But they got a very talented quarterback who's committed to Florida State, so the guy's pretty darn good. So.
Pretty darn good, huh? Yeah. That's Bob's description of him, pretty darn good.
Yeah. He's the real deal. If you want to see a talented quarterback, we'll see one.
And he's committed to Florida State?
Yeah, he's going to FSU.
Okay. All right.
He can play.
Okay.
But it should be a good ball game. Warriors always got a good football team, so I'm sure they'll give them a good ball game.
All right. And as we just mentioned, the Jackets have off tonight. There'll be other high school games going on in the area. And the Georgia Southern Eagles, which we are your Georgia Southern Eagle football radio station for Southeast Georgia, flying out to Nebraska, Bob, basically to get a big paycheck, right?
Yeah, they're 3 touchdown involved. I think they can play with Nebraska a little bit.
Nebraska's not all that strong right now.
I like the 21 points with Georgia Southern. So.
Okay, you like that 21 points.
I like 21.5.
Okay.
I think I'll take that.
You think you'll take that?
Yeah.
Take that action and run with it, huh?
Yeah, I don't think Nebraska's that good.
Well, they're really not. But
that coach is on the hot seat.
It's rough in Nebraska right now.
Yeah, he better win by more than 3 touchdowns. I don't think he can do it. So I like Southern.
Yeah, they'll get their big paycheck.
Southern loves that challenge. I still remember when Southern went down in the swamp and beat the Gators. I mean, they look forward to this challenge. They've
came close to Florida State. They've come close to Georgia before.
They get the paycheck, but they always put up a good fight too. So Southern's got a good football team.
Okay, and we'll have that game for you tomorrow right here on 105.5 FM, beginning with the pregame show at 5:30, I believe. Yep, at 5:30 pregame show. It's always interesting to listen to that 2-hour pregame show for Georgia Southern, getting you all prepared and fired up for the game, and then kick off at 7:30. And then Tech is in action tomorrow. They're back at home at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Yeah, take it on Western Carolina.
Do you know that Bobby Dodd is the oldest on-campus college stadium?
I believe it.
I mean, because there's probably those ones out there that maybe just off campus somewhere, but the oldest on-campus stadium, and taking on Western Carolina. That'll be on our sister station, WLOP 1370 AM The Buzz, Fox Sports Radio. Pregame at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon with kickoff at 7 on AM 1370 The Buzz, WLOP. And then Sunday action, Bob. Falcons kick off their 2022 season. I mean, kick it off with a bang with their biggest rival, New Orleans, right there in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
I'm down on the Falcons. I'm just not a Marcus Mariota fan.
Not a Marcus Mariota fan.
Matt Ryan's going to have a good year in Indianapolis, I'm telling you.
Okay.
I mean, you decide. Matt Ryan, Marcus Mariota. Who do you want?
I don't know, Bob. One coach is one place.
I want Matt Ryan personally. I don't think the Falcons are in for a good season personally.
Okay, well, that game starts at 1 o'clock on 105.5 FM on Sunday, and the Jaguars, they begin their 2022 season up in our nation's capital, taking on Washington, and that game begins at 1 o'clock on WLOP 1370 AM The Buzz.
The Jaguars going to win that game.
They are?
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is going to have a good year.
Okay.
Now they got a good coach. Peterson does a good job. So I think
he's a quarterback coach too. He knows how to coach quarterbacks.
He's taking a team to Super Bowl. I think the Jaguars are in for a good year. He got ATN back. Like I said, he was hurt last year in preseason, couldn't play all last year. Running back out of Clemson. They've got some new receivers on the team. They did a lot of free agency. So I think the Jaguars are going to have a pretty good year.
Like Dan Patrick said, this could really be Trevor Lawrence's rookie year because of last year's debacle. You got a quarterback coach in there that is a head coach, and so we'll see what happens with him, but let's wish him the best. Now, on the Falcons broadcast right here on 105.5 FM on Sunday, the pregame begins at 12, kickoff at 1. Now, the Jacksonville Jaguars have a pregame show that begins at 12, but we don't carry that. We carry the audio portion of Fox NFL Sunday with Terry Bradshaw and Howie Long and all the gang, because WLP is a Fox Sports radio station. And so between 12 and 1 on Sunday, you can listen to Fox NFL Sunday. Terry, I guess, will be back this year, and Howie Long and Coach Johnson and the whole gang there for the pregame show.
They'll be there, Michael Strahan. So
yeah, it'll be
always entertaining.
Okay, and so you can listen to the audio portion of that broadcast from 12 to 1 on WLOP AM 1370, and then at 1 o'clock kickoff for Jacksonville Jaguars at Washington. And boy, did the Rams stink up L.A. last night, didn't they?
It was a crazy game, 10-10 at halftime. A lot of turnovers by both teams.
Yeah.
Buffalo, Allen threw 2 picks and they fumbled once, but they still beat them 31-10. So the Rams are shaking their head like, what happened? So,
it was close for a long time, and then Buffalo just pulled away in the fourth quarter.
So impressive win for the Buffalo Bills.
And they were favored in that game, not by that many points, but they were favored.
Yeah. Maybe a lot of people have them as the favorite to win the Super Bowl. They're on a mission to get back and win it all. So
okay,
they got a good football team.
All right. So the next NFL action will be on Sunday. None tonight or Saturday. They're leaving that to high school and college, right?
All right.
So most all the NFL action beginning this Sunday. And then, of course, there'll be a Monday night game. I don't know who that is.
Well, it's the Tampa Bay Dallas Cowboy game.
Oh, it's going to be a big Monday night game.
That's going to be a fun game.
Okay. Is that Jerry's World or down there in the Bay?
I think it's at Tampa.
Okay.
I think it's done in Tampa Bay.
All right.
Tom
So
Brady.
big Monday night game.
Tom Brady will show he didn't need any practice. I promise you. he'll beat the Cowboys.
Oh, you don't know how messed up his mind
Sorry,
is.
Raymond Brown, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win that game.
You don't know how messed up his mind is because, you could listen to to Tom Brady, and you could see him after that 11-day being away from practice, which you never do during preseason like this. You just aren't away during camp. I mean, who misses camp? You think Vince Lombardi would have let him off for camp? No. If Bart Starr would have come up and said, "Hey, Coach Lombardi, I want to take 11 days off during camp," he'd say, "Dick, get down there and give me 20. You ain't going nowhere." But I guarantee you, I mean, you could take a look at Tom and you could listen to him and the tone of his voice and the way how it aged his face looked in just a period of a month there. And you could tell that was a domestic problem. That was a husband-wife problem. If you're married out there and you looked at Tom, you knew good and well what was going on there. It was a husband-wife problem, and he was trying to get things kind of worked out. Whether they have or not, I don't know. But, you just don't know how that's going to... Maybe he can just focus that out and be focused on football when he gets out there on Monday. But there's domestic troubles in paradise between the star quarterback and the star supermodel. Because he was supposed to be retired, told everyone, including Giselle, that he was retired, and then went back on his word, and she is upset. And when mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
I don't know if she's ever happy. I said I saw her cuss out the media when they lost that Super Bowl, when Wes Welker dropped those balls, and she said he can't throw it and catch it at the same time. So
yeah.
That's kind of,
yeah.
I still remember yelling at Rick Walker for taking a picture, and he said, "You're a model, by God."
A supermodel.
She said, don't take my picture.
Makes more money than Tom does.
Yeah. Somebody said Tom was off having surgery, so I don't know, some Botox or something.
No, you're not going to have surgery on your face before football season.
Oh, no,
he would wait until next year.
He don't look right.
Yeah, it's domestic, Bob. You ain't never been married. You've been married before. You could look at that face. You could tell the tone of his voice. So you think that was a domestic problem.
You think his whole face messed up because of stress? That's what you're saying?
Yes. That is stress. You're not having any type of Botox or face surgery before football season. Your face is going to get messed up enough during the season. You're going to if you're going to have that, you're going to have it at the end of the season before you get on TV next year.
He looks different to me.
It was stress. He was living through.
I can't.
HEWL there for so that you're a married guy. You've been through that before. You could tell that was stress. Stress. Have you ever seen people who have gone through some sort of major stress in their life, like they've been arrested or they've been convicted or something like that? They go from a person that looks one day, and a few weeks later they look like they've aged 20 years, or 10 years, and that was marital stress face right there. I could tell it once I looked at it, and heard the tone of his voice.
I think somebody messed his face up, so that's just me.
No, Bob. There was nothing wrong with his face beforehand. He didn't need any type of touch-up before football season. Maybe after, before going into to getting on the TV next year. But this was strictly wife-induced stress on his face.
Yeah, as long as it didn't mess up his arm, he's fine to go. He's ready.
Yeah, well, not only it's messed up his arm, it could be the mental part of it, but you just don't know. Maybe he can zone all that out, I mean, I don't know why he wanted to come back and play this year anyway. I mean, He was, he won the Super Bowl, then he came back and had a decent year last year, then told everybody he was retired. And, he's got more money in the bank than he can possibly ever spend practically. And then still making millions and more dollars and still wants to come back. And he knew good and doggone well that if he came back and played again, it was going to tee off his wife. He knew what was coming. He knew the tornado that was coming when he said, well, I'm going to play. Well, then the tornado just let loose. And you saw what the tornado did to his face on that press conference.
Say so. I still think somebody messed his face up, but that's just me.
Oh, that's not it, Bob. You don't ever have that kind of stuff going into season. I know coach is going to let you off. Hey, coach, I'm going to go have Botox surgery. No, that's not surgery. That's just injections.
Apparently, it was already planned. I mean, they said
no. They could have done it any other time. You don't do it before season.
The
Bob.
coach
You don't
said
need
it was
it.
already pre-planned. Sometimes, if some surgeons can only have so many. It's only open window. That was the only time he could do it. So,
all bull turkey. Bull turkey. He could have waited until next spring and had it done before he went on TV next year, if that's what it was. And look at his face beforehand. He didn't need surgery or anything on his face. He was just fine. You don't need it before you go into a football season. You're going to get hit and roughed up all season long. You would mess it up anyway.
He's pretty darn good, though.
Yeah, so it was marital. Any husband who's been through that, you know good and well what it was when you looked at him.
So wasn't it the Masked Singer singing?
Not with that look. That was
maybe that's why he needed.
That was Meryl
Maybe
Streep.
that's why he needed a mask, because they messed up his face. So that's why he went to the Masked Singer, because you can't see his face singing.
Nope. It was domestic problems, Bob. Okay. Take my word for it. It was domestic problems. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I don't think so. All right. Anything else going on, Bob? Because we're just about run out of time here.
I said they're having that EMA open house up to 10 o'clock. So
the Emergency Management Agency is having an open house. Everyone's invited to come by.
Everybody's invited to go by.
From now until 10?
8 to 10. Right.
8 to 10. From right now until 10 o'clock. And you enter from the side there in the back parking lot there of First Methodist. It's on that side.
Right. Go through the 911 center.
Yep, go through the 911 center and you go in there and see what the EMA area looks like. You'll be impressed.
It's a pretty nice place.
All right, Bob. Have a great day and a great weekend. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by First Southern Bank, by Van's Barbecue, by Murphy Builder Supply, and also brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates.